viewers, what we also have is that we have convinced Mr. Mohoni to give us a demonstration of a particular stock that he's watching out for based on the price action. So what you have on the screen is the intraday chart of Jubilant Foodworks. Now you can see that after opening it has actually consolidated in a narrow range, and Mr. Mohoni thinks that there is an interesting trade available here. Mr. Mohoni, if you can explain the rationale behind this and take us through the chart.
Okay, first of all, it could be any stock. It's not about Jubilant Trade.
Yeah, it's an example that we have selected.
And now
today.
I will just give you a trade setup. As I've just said, price action is random. So I do not know if the trade will be successful or not. But this is a good candidate because it's in a fairly good uptrend. I think if you look at the month's chart, you'll find that it has got a decent gain. It'll be among the outliers. It's in an uptrend going on back from 2017. And currently you can see the stock is going up pretty sharply. So it's gained from 2400 to 2600 in something like a couple of weeks. So that is a pretty high percentage gain. It will be among the better performers in the market. So this is a momentum stock because it is outperforming many other stocks or most other stocks. This will be in the top 10% momentum gainers. So this is a good candidate for making a good move because all of these little moves in between are your intraday trades.
Sure.
So let's see what's happening to it today again.
Yeah. So that's the intraday chart that you have on the screen.
Exactly. So now what you've got is it opened higher and it's still about a couple of percent up. Where do we have that?
It's up about 23 rupees.
So that's a little under a percent.
Yes.
So what we've got here is a trade where you are essentially hoping for a continuation upward at some part of the day. And you've got a narrow range here.
Yeah.
Now for the last hour or two, it's been between 2670, 2680. That's a really, really narrow range.
Yes.
So what this allows you to do as a percentage, this is an extremely small range. Now if it breaks out from here, you place an automatic trade. That means you place a buy stop order above this level. That's about 2680, or you may as well catch those last couple of peaks over here because it's not going to change your trade very much. So let's take it as 2685.
Yeah.
And you put a stop loss here at 2670. That's only 15 rupees. You can take a bigger quantity because of this, because the number of rupees you'll lose per share is only 15, so you can take more shares. And anyway, you're squaring off at the end of the day. Now, two things can happen here, or three things. One is that it goes up as you expect. So then you have a profit. We'll come to how to take that profit. Second thing is it doesn't go up as we expect, or we hope rather, but it goes down below this. So right away, it's triggered off with a loss of 15 rupees a share. So that is fine, as long as the number of rupees you're losing is a very small percent of your trading capital. As I said, you don't want to lose more than 0.25% of your capital on one day.
Yeah.
Now, if it goes up, people like using targets because they're easy to set. But what is better is to use a trailing stop.
Okay.
That means every time it goes up and dips a bit, the point to which it dips, you keep raising the stop there. For people who are obsessed with targets, what I tell them is, look, if it's met your target, place a trailing stop just below your target.
Okay.
So you're getting your target and the possibility of a bigger move ahead.
Yeah.
So that's a typical trade setup. Now, I have no idea what Jubilant will do next, nor does anybody else. But if it does work out, this is the kind of trade you would find.